Welcome back to episode 35 of Defeating Weekly. I'm your host, Craig Olson, author of Defeating the Unbeatable. Thank you, as always, for checking out these videos and sharing them with others. If you've missed any additional ones, please feel free to check out the Defeating Weekly YouTube channel, as well as I'm on Facebook and on LinkedIn. So please feel free to check those out. Today, we're going to talk about the idea of gratitude. Now, I know I've done this in the past, but we're going to take a look at this at a little different angle and be a little more reflective and then thinking towards the future. So, we're going to start by thinking about things that you're grateful for. Start by thinking about something you wanted so badly that you now have. Maybe it's a job, a spouse, a new workout space, a new car, a puppy, whatever you have that you wanted so badly for such a long time and you finally have it. Now think about this in the future. How can you make sure you're still grateful for this thing months, years, decades down the road? Most often, when we think about being grateful, it is about something that we are currently having in our lives and we're currently grateful, but we're only thinking about it now or from time to time about our gratefulness for it. But if you're truly grateful for something, and whatever it is so important to you, then you need to make sure you continue to be grateful and show gratitude for that thing, whatever it may be. Having this conversation with my wife this morning, who I am very grateful for. And to be honest, she's the one that came up with the idea this morning because I had writer's block, so to speak. And we talked about things that we have strived for a long time and finally got and how we're grateful for them. So besides our family, the first thing that came to my mind was our new workout room that we are just about to finish. We're so close. Ever since moving into our house, the workout room has been an unfinished room in the basement with rusty red carpet or concrete floors and concrete walls. It was definitely a basement workout room, and we were incredibly grateful for having that space, but it wasn't very inspirational. You kind of came down, it was kind of that cold space, but we were able to accomplish what we needed to. We talked and we kind of planned about finishing it for a few years now, and finally this past summer, we had some leftover drywall from a previous project and decided, let's just put them up on that wall. And it was like kind of that snowball effect where, ooh, that kind of looks good. So we can kind of continue went with it and decided we're going to finish this out. And through many hours of work and stressful times, we worked together and now created a fantastic workout space that is inspirational. And we are super, super, super grateful for it. And know that we will be able to use it for many years to come, and each morning be grateful that we have that space and it's more inviting and a little more uplifting, which is awesome. And not only is it something that we long for a long time, but it is something we did, which I feel like just adds another layer to that gratefulness for us when you can see that you've done something with your own hands. So maybe you are struggling with things to be grateful for currently. If that's the case, take a moment and really go through these next action steps. I feel like they could be very beneficial to you and see what you come up with. If after going through these action steps, you're still struggling, I would love for you to reach out to me. Find an opportunity to talk and discuss and see if maybe we can come up with some things that might be like, oh, yeah, I am grateful for that. Or maybe we could put some steps in place to help you be more successful in coming up with things you're grateful for. So here's our action steps. Number one, sit down with pen and paper and think about the past year or so and things you're grateful for. Remember, they can be big, but they also could be small. Starting with something small that you're grateful for might realize and kind of snowball effect again, other things you're grateful for. Two, think about how things are making you feel currently. Are you still grateful for them or have you moved on? If so, why or why not? Be reflective. And three, think about some things that you would really like to have in the next 6 to 12 months and write those down as well. Think about how grateful you would feel with those and how they could benefit you. And then in turn, be able to share that gratitude towards others and help them as well. I'm going to leave you with a quote uh, by the great Eckhart Tolle. which is acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation of all abundance. I hope you take advantage of these action steps. I hope you have a great day and defeat the weak.